When your cat is curled up in your arms, gently licking your fingers, you might think it's a deep confession of love. But what if I told you this could actually be a suppressed cry for help? Most cat owners are fooled by this tender moment. I used to think it was pure affection too, until a feline behaviorist completely shattered my perspective. They told me that many common behaviors are actually cats sending out SOS signals, while we humans just smile and move on. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on the aloof feline persona to reveal the secrets that 99% of cat owners get wrong. If you have a cat, you might be ignoring its silent distress every single day. For the sake of your cat's well-being, stay glued to this screen until the very last second. Let's start with the licking and why it is a potential cry for help. Have you ever experienced that Jekyll and Hyde moment, where your cat is licking you affectionately, then suddenly snaps and bites you? People often think cats are just temperamental. But in cat language, when licking turns into nipping, it's a desperate shout. Stop. I can't handle this anymore. In behavioral science, this is called overstimulation or touch-induced aggression. A cat's hair follicles are packed with hypersensitive nerve endings. You think you're giving a massage, but to them it feels like someone's scrubbing your arm raw. The sensation flips from pleasure to irritation instantly. Licking is their polite, humble way of saying, "That's enough. I'm hitting my limit." If you miss the hint and keep touching, they have to use their teeth. Furthermore, if your cat isn't just licking you, but is obsessively grooming its own belly or legs, until there are bald spots, pay attention. This is a massive red alert warning. It means they are under immense psychological stress or suffering from painful skin allergies. They are self-soothing through nearly self-harming grooming. Don't think it is cute. Get them to a vet immediately. Speaking of silent SOS signals, there's one behavior you should never mistake for a game of hide and seek. If your normally social, outgoing cat suddenly vanishes and stays hidden under the bed or in the back of a closet, don't assume they just want some me time. In the wild, a cat's first instinct when feeling intense pain or extreme fear is to hide. Showing weakness is an invitation to predators. If this hiding is paired with changes in eating, drinking, or litter box habits, it's often a sign of serious kidney issues or a life-threatening infection. Cats are masters at hiding pain. By the time you notice something is wrong, it's often an emergency. Don't wait. Get to the clinic. On a lighter but slightly embarrassing note, why does your cat always stick its butt in your face? Many owners notice that when they pet a cat down its back, the cat reflexively sticks its rear end high into the air. It is awkward, sure, but it is actually the highest compliment a cat can give. The base of the tail is dense with nerve endings, and a massage there feels heavenly to them. However, they only allow this if they have absolute total trust in you. Also, by presenting their rear, they are sharing their scent ID with you. In the cat world, only the closest, most trusted allies get to sniff each other's scent glands. So the next time your cat puts its butt in your face, remember, it is a bold declaration to the world that you are officially part of their inner circle. Speaking of territorial behavior, have you ever stood up to get a glass of water, only to find your cat has claimed your chair the second you moved? It is not just a coincidence. It is a romantic gesture. That spot is warm, and more importantly, it smells exactly like you. Cats are obsessed with warmth and familiar scents. By taking your seat, they are claiming you. Your scent provides them with a profound sense of security. They are mixing their scent with yours to announce that this territory and this human belongs to them. This brings us to a universal struggle for cat parents. You buy a $200 luxury cat tree, and they ignore it in favor of the raggedy cardboard box it came in. This is not because your cat has bad taste. A cardboard box provides a sense of enclosure and absolute safety. Cats are ambush predators, and a box with only one opening is the perfect fortress and a prime scouting position. Research in animal shelters shows that cats with access to boxes have significantly lower cortisol levels and adapt to new environments much faster. When they are tucked into a box, they are in their safe harbor. If you think the box is the limit of trust, wait until you experience kneading or making biscuits. When your cat kneads your stomach or lap with their paws, their brain is revisiting their happiest, safest memory, nursing as a kitten. This motion originally stimulated milk flow from their mother. If an adult cat does this to you, it means they feel 100% safe and loved. In their heart, you have become their surrogate parent. Now, let's talk about the midnight radio. Is your cat a chatterbox? While some breeds, like Siameses, are naturally vocal, you should know that adult cats rarely meow at other cats. Their meows are almost exclusively a language developed just for you. A cat won't waste its breath if it is meowing. It's trying to tell you something. It could be a complaint about a dirty litter box or an empty bowl. However, if a normally quiet cat suddenly becomes non-stop vocal, it could be a sign of intense pain, such as urinary crystals or arthritis. If the meowing sounds unusual or persistent, don't just tell them to be quiet. Check in with a vet. Here is a hardcore code that many people miss: the eyes. Dilated pupils can look adorable, but if your cat's pupils are wide and black, even in a bright sunlit room, something is wrong. Normally, pupils should constrict into slits in bright light. Persistent dilation can signal extreme fear or pain, but it can also be a symptom of high blood pressure, causing retinal issues or central nervous system problems. Your careful observation is their best line of defense. Then, there's the gift of the hunt. If your cat leaves a dead mouse or a lizard on your pillow, resist the urge to scream. In the ancient language of cats, this is a top-tier token of love and recognition. In their eyes, you are a giant furless kitten who is terrible at hunting and would surely starve without them. They are trying to feed you and teach you how to survive. It's a bold statement. Don't worry, your family, I've got you covered. Finally, let's address the water mystery. Why do they ignore the expensive fountain of purified water to drink from a dripping tap or, worse, the toilet? This is primal survival wisdom. In the wild, standing water often means bacteria and parasites. Running water signals safety and freshness. They might also dislike the smell of a plastic bowl, or instinctively feel that water placed too close to their food bowl is contaminated. It's not pickiness, it's a survival code written into their DNA. And we can't forget the classic belly trap. Your cat flops over, showing a fluffy white belly. You go in for a rub, and bam, you're met with 4 sets of claws and a bite. Why? The belly houses a cat's most vital, vulnerable organs. Showing it to you is a sign of ultimate trust, but it is not an invitation to touch. When you touch that forbidden zone, their defensive instincts override their trust. It's not a malicious attack, it's a reflex. You won their heart, but you also got a bloody reminder. Look, but don't touch. Lastly, why the furniture? Why your leather sofa instead of the scratching post? It's because the sofa is where you spend the most time. It smells most strongly of you. By scratching it, the cat is using the scent glands in its paws to merge its scent with yours, creating a communal scent. That says, we are one family. It's a mix of maintenance and territory, and deep emotional attachment. When you finally understand the romantic and sometimes heartbreaking meanings behind these everyday actions, you realize that your cat is choosing you every single day. They aren't just pets living in your house. They are family members who love you in their own complex way. So, go check on your cat. Have you fallen for the belly trap lately, or have you received a gift on your pillow? Tell us your stories in the comments. If this helped you understand your furry friend a little better, hit like and share this with every cat owner you know. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next secret to keeping your pet happy and healthy. Your cat might not be able to say thank you in your language, but once you learn theirs, you'll feel their love in every slow blink. See you in the comments.